Manan now has a question for Attorney Dean.
There is currently a dispute as to whether inmates have a right to information through Freedom of Information requests as against the Department of Corrections' denial of certain sensitive information. As Attorney General, would you continue to defend the Department of Corrections' denial of that information from being given to inmates despite the Freedom of Information Commission's order to hand inmates that information?
I would really have to have more information about this issue. I have to say that I think it would be irresponsible of me to take a strong position here when I have not been fully briefed. But I would like to respond to my opponent's claim that he really has no incentive to continue politicizing the office and grandstanding in the way that our current Attorney General has done. I'm looking at a July 13th, 2010 statement by my opponent on Meet the Leaders, where he said, "I have Dick Blumenthal's values, and I share his activist outlook on the office." He said, "I really do share his outlook on the job. I do share his values. I think Dick Blumenthal has set the gold standard for what a state AG ought to be." And he also said that I have real experience in driving issues in the General Assembly. And he said, I'm going to be coming up with and pushing a legislative agenda. So I am truly concerned and troubled, and I think we all need to ask ourselves, do we want a continuation of Mr. Blumenthal? There are many things that I admire that he did, but this type of politicizing of issues and the office and grandstanding, all for personal and public and political benefit, has to come to an end.
With respect to your question, like Martha, I would need to get more fully briefed on it. With respect to her longer statement, quotes were accurate and taken very much out of context. What I have also said and made very clear to, and when I've spoken on the subject, is that I'm a very different person from Dick Blumenthal. I'll bring my own style to the office. I'm not a litigator by background or nature. My background academically and as a lawyer and as a state legislator has been to get people together around a table to work things out, because I've found in life's nuanced complexity, yeah, sure, there are issues that are moral, immoral, black, white, right. I would take an absolute stand. But most of the time, it's gray on gray, and the interests of justice are better served by sitting down and working things out. And finally, one of my strengths as Attorney General will be that I can be an effective advocate before the Connecticut legislature with my 16 years of experience and the relationships I have up there.